Cowabunga, everybody. Justin Soderberg here, the Maine State of Mind podcast, here to talk this special episode of the podcast to talk another unboxing of the uh, Bishart Kids Club box. This is my box that I got. This is quarter one of 2021. As you can see, get a little closer to the microphone. Uh, this is the box that it comes with. It's very similar to the last unboxing. He must have ordered a bunch of boxes, which is pretty cool. So we'll get to unboxing this. Just a little, word on what the Bishart Kids Club is. It's a monthly subscription with a quarterly box that gets shipped directly to your house. There's different levels that you can get into this club. There's a couple hundred members now, and it's all based around Ben Bishop, comic book creator and artist from Westbrook, Maine, who is currently working very, 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 very busily on multiple different projects. But really now the most notable one and the most popular one right now is the Last Ronin comic book, where he's doing part of the book on the inside and has variant covers and so on. So Ben is a great comic book artist. He also does the cans for Mason's Brewing Company in Brewer, Maine, as well as other projects like The Aggregate. He's done Drawing Blood and other things for his own project as well. So that's a little bit about the Bishart Kids Club. There's a lot more involved in it. You should check out bishartkidsclub.com and sign up if you want to. It's a great community to be a part of. We have a Discord chat that we chat back and forth on, as well as we get these boxes and specific variant covers that come out for his different books that he's part of that are exclusive to us as members, as well as special T-shirts like the one I'm wearing now, and so on and so on. So you can also check out previous episodes of the podcast that I did with Ben. There's been 2 he's been on. He's hopefully going to come on in the future and talk a little bit more about The Last Ronin. But also, he was ranked in my top 5, I will say, not exactly the number, but check out the podcast I did with Paul Eaton of Galactic Comics called The Pull List, our top comic book artist. Ben did end up in the top 5, so check that one out. But for the unboxing, so I am a sketchy bish, which is a level tier that you get a sketch every quarter. But he was a little bit behind in doing something special, so he's going to ship those out separately. So this is basically just a mega bish box that's missing the sketch, obviously, to make it a sketchy bish. But here's some of the items that are in it. I'm going to turn around if anybody's listening and not watching because I have a bed behind me that I'm putting it on to get the stuff out of the box. So first item in the box is something really cool and unique. This is beanie hat with a cool little rubberized patch on the front of it. And that actually was done by, I believe, a member of the Bishart Kids Club as well. I have the note here. Let's see. The Target R Casey beanies by our very own Bishart Kids Club member Jeremy Lentz. So Jeremy, this is pretty badass. I'm loving this product here. I'm excited about wearing that. I was gonna wear it today, and I completely forgot about wearing it on this episode. And my hair's a little mess, so I'm not gonna take it off and do that now. There's also a variant or a cover for the Phantom Star Killer. This is by looks like Gorel and Schmelke for Scout Comics. This is a signed by, looks like both of them. See here, signed by myself and Schmelke. So it's cool. Yeah, it's got Schmelke's up here. Ben Bishop is down here. It's pretty badass comic book. This is a cool, unique individual. It's only limited to a 300 print run. So it's a very small number. Cool colors on the front. Purples and greens. I love purples and greens together. So that's really cool. I'm excited to put that away and safe for the future. It's hard to see with the lighting and stuff like that. This is a pretty cool print here. This is a looks like a Ronin Raph Psy print. This is black and white with a little red. No, wait, this is not it. This is another one of those. Sorry. This is a different piece right here, but looks pretty sweet. Another piece of Ben signed by him. Printed. It's a little bonus piece that we got this month. It's pretty cool. The RAF thing is in here. I've seen it before. When I do these unboxing, I have unboxed them. Looked at. I couldn't wait. I actually, when it came in, I met the mail woman in my yard as I was leaving to go to work, and she was delivering it. So I met her there and grabbed it from her and like opened the tailgate of my SUV and opened the box there and kind of like rifled through it to see what was in it. So like eagerly waiting to see what was came in this quarter's box. Um, this is the side print right here, um, as you can see, and then it's down here on the bottom corner. It's hand numbered and signed by Ben. This is number 118 of 150, so this is limited to 150 prints. This is a pretty badass print here. This is exciting. I have a couple places I have some of Ben's artwork hung up, and I think I'll probably be replacing one of those with that one because that one's pretty badass. Um, there's also these bookmarks, pretty sweet bookmarks. Turtles, obviously, on there. There's about 4 or 5 of them, which are pretty sweet. Keep going. So that's basically what came in the box for a Mega Bish box, which was the Phantom Star Killer #1. I had mentioned, signed by both Schmelke and by Ben Bishop. We've got the Target R Casey beanies. We've got the Psy print, the limited to 150, hand numbered. But then there's and those are the exclusive things that you get in that box, as well as some bookmarks, and then the note from Ben. And again, you get the exclusive chat and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of stuff that goes involved, and it's great in that package. But also, he started this new thing where he's working on the name for it, but it's a Bish bag, and it's just a manila envelope with a stamp on it. But it's extra things that he has that he's sending out that are random in everybody's boxes. So if you subscribe to one of his boxes, what I just showed you before all came in everybody's boxes that had that same level. Then this is the base thing. So if you had a higher level subscription, you'd get more and bigger things and better things in it, or duplicate things or whatever. This would come in everybody's box, but it sounded like, as I'm reading it and hearing about it, that everyone's is different. So everybody got random stuff in theirs. This is pretty cool because this is a print that I already have, that I got a while back in a box that he sent out. But this one signed as well, so that's pretty cool to have a duplicate. One of the cool things I think about these things is that you can trade them on the group with other people who maybe have not had this one yet or doesn't have it, or that I can give it as a gift. I'm a big comic book fan, and I have a lot of friends that are comic book fans. And if someone's birthday comes up and I really wanted to surprise them with something pretty badass, this would be a pretty sweet print. This is a Yeah. So I've already talked about this on the previous one, which is pretty cool. But I'm excited to have another copy of it, which is pretty cool. There's a cool Casey print. What I love about this thing is it's hard to see on here. Maybe I can do it with the lighting, but there's a overlay on it. Yeah, right there in the bottom corner, if you guys can see it. There's an overlay on it with like almost like a splash. It's like the background is matte, but the top part is glossy and it has that splash on it. It's not like perfectly done. That's a pretty cool print right there for sure. I'm excited for that one. Then we've got a looks like an aggregate sticker, shiny, cool sticker that you can add on. It's pretty big. It's pretty cool. But that's pretty much this box. To go over everything that came in this box this time, I'll do that again. We'll do it backwards this way, I guess. We've got the sticker. We've got the Casey cool print. It's probably 8.5 by 5.5, right around there. 8.5 by 6 print, which is pretty cool. Actually, you can see the little splatter thing now pretty well with the lighting in there. Those two came along with this print, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles print that's signed in the Bish bag, which again is random stuff that I'm pretty excited about. We also have the Psy print 118 out of 150, signed by Ben, hand numbered, only limited to 150, which makes sense. We've got this print as well, which is a bonus print this time. That's just a pretty badass print from the last run-in. Yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I should say, in general, is pretty badass. So there's that one. And then we had the bonus really cool comic book Phantom Star Killer. from Scout Comics with Ben and Schmelke's signatures on it. Joe is actually going to be on the podcast here pretty soon, which is pretty cool. We'll talk some Murder Hobo. We'll talk some other projects of his as well. But this is a pretty cool comic that I'm excited to. So, now, every time do we get a comic in those boxes, but it's pretty cool to get a comic book, a unique comic book like Phantom Star Killer, like this one. And then also we had the beanie, the Casey beanie, which is pretty badass. Um, Jeremy Lentz, member of the group, hat, which is pretty cool. Thanks a lot, man. And then we also have the bookmarks. So we had a couple cool different bookmarks. I mean, I guess I could use this when I'm reading my aggregate book or when The Last Ronin comes out on a graphic novel. I can use it for that. Some cool bookmarks. Yeah. And then it's I got these these four bookmarks, which is pretty badass. And then there's a note, always a note from Ben in it. I'm not going to read the whole thing right now because there's a lot of text in here, but it's a real whole note. And a lot of these things are heartfelt. He really means this. And then when he talks to us in the group, Ben is a regular chatter on the group. That he actually means what he says because he actually cares about the fans that he has. And so that was the Bishart Kids Club. So again, bishartkidsclub.com is the website. Join us. I'm a member. I'm a card carrying member. I'm excited to see what's happening in Q2, which will be 3 months from now. If you sign up now, there's this is waiting period and stuff like that. You have to have a full month. So if you sign up in April, you should be able to get the next one. I don't know. I don't think so. Check with Ben. You can check him out on bishartkidsclub.com. And you get, immediately when you start subscribing to the package, you immediately get access to the Discord group chat, which is pretty sweet. You get access to there's a website you can go on and get past items that are for sale. If you missed one or want them and see them and you haven't got your first box yet, it's pretty cool to buy those. As well as there's variant covers, and he should be releasing pretty soon. Ben has talked about the variant covers that he will be putting out for The Last Ronin issue 3. And so he's going to put those out on you. Purchase those as well. There's usually one that's specifically to Bishart Kids Club, which allows us as members to buy them, and no one else is allowed to get them. And those are limited print runs and so on. Not saying there will be one for The Last Ronin 3. I'm just saying there usually is options out there for certain ones. So be sure to check that out. BishartKidsClub.com. Also go to Bishart.net. That's where you can buy a lot of Ben's other stuff, his books, like the aggregate and so on. There's a good place to also connect with Ben. You can send him an email and stuff like that. He's super busy right now. He barely responds to me here and there. And this is no slight against you, Ben. This is just me saying to people, if you do reach out to him, give him some time, give him some space. He's got a lot going on right now. But I'm always appreciative to get my Bish Kids box in the mail. And I'm excited for the next one as well. I love getting it, and then immediately I want the next one. So excited for the next one. Excited to see that second package come in with the sketch on it. And so I think I have here. Hold on, I'm just gonna find it. Yeah, right here. So the last unboxing I did also, that was a mistake that I had just upgraded from the Mega Bish to the Sketchy Bish, and he hadn't included his sketch part of it in it. So what I will say is I wasn't able to put that in the unboxing, as well as it was a spoiler for the Last Ronin. So if you hadn't read number 2, and I'm going to give that right now, if you have not read number 2, issue number 2, giving you a warning right now. I'm going to show you an image here that is part of number 2, which is pretty badass. So it's this cool thing where you scan these AR viewers, which you scan this thing on Polaroid's app, and you get some cool stuff. But here's a sketch on the back of this Polaroid. So the Polaroid's this in the front. That's what I got in last quarter's Sketchy Bish. It's from page 12, panel 2, from The Last Ronin 2. And then on the back, he sketched out for me, and then it's number 4 of 18. So there's only 18 of these photographs out there, and I've got number 4. And then he obviously signed it as well. So this was pretty cool. It's a very unique thing. Came in this cool envelope and instructions on how to use the app and do that. But again, I didn't get to show this last time because it didn't come in yet. And then I'll do the same thing with the next unboxing that shows the sketchy thing that I got this time. That is also a thing. So there's a couple hundred members now. Join us. Let's make this group massive and unbelievable. And I'm excited. So that was the unboxing of the Bishart Kids Club box for quarter 1 of 2021. Look for the one coming out quarter 2 of 2022, or sorry, 2021. I am having a baby in the month that likely will be released, so it might be delayed a little bit. And when I get the unboxing done, but I plan on doing unboxings of every single one of the boxes that I get. And if you want to join it, you can contact me, and I can give you any more information, or you can contact Ben directly. Again, give him some time to respond because he is kind of busy. So that's been the unboxing for quarter 1 of 2021. I really appreciate everybody following and stuff. Check out my previous episodes of the actual podcast. This is a bonus episode, but I'm up to episode 46 that came out Wednesday, the 14th. And then, yeah, follow us on Instagram and on Facebook. And we've got our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We also have the video part on YouTube. Check us out there. Share us with your friends. I'm excited to see what happens for the rest of 2021, the guests we have coming up. But yeah, until then, be safe, wash your hands, wear a mask, get the vaccine when the time's ready. I got my first shot, going for my second one in a couple weeks. Again, thanks for everybody for listening and watching. This has been the Maine State of Mind's bonus episode unboxing of Bishart Kids Club. I'm Justin. See you guys later.